This is TaskSpoon, the series where I aim to complete the collection log by doing one randomly generated task at a time. After completing the medium tier, I'm ready to attempt some of the longest and hardest challenges yet as I move on to the hard tier. Welcome to Season 3 of TaskSpoon. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 110 of the TaskSpoon series. In the last video, I got an Onyx from Zulrah, I corrupted my new Bofa and recolored it white, I did some LMS, I did some Scorpia, I did some Howled Sepulchre, I did a lot of things last video, you should go and watch it. And we ended by rolling a task to get 5 new uniques from medium clues, which I already opened all of the caskets that I had in the last video and got nothing. So we are starting from scratch here. I got one of every clue to go and do, and then we will be hunting some eclectic implings. And there is all of those clues done. I don't know why, but I just have a good feeling about this one medium clue that I have. Hey, let's go! 1 of 5. So, like usual, gonna be hunting eclectic implings for my medium clues. There just really isn't any other way to get medium clues as fast as this. As much as I don't like having to do it, it's just a necessary evil. I don't want this task to take forever, so here we are. I don't really know what I'm going to do going forward here in terms of caskets, but I've got 8 of them and I want to go to bed. So let's see if we can get a unique in these 8 caskets. Okay, well we already got one, that's good. Another one, 3 out of 5. Okay, 3 out of 5, not bad. Alright, I spent a few hours doing clues, and I have 15 medium caskets to open. We only need 2 more uniques, so I am optimistic. Hopefully, we are done right now, so let's do it. Okay, well, there's one. 1 more to go. Oh, I accidentally opened an extra one, but we're done! Chasing banner! Cool! I guess I went a little bit overboard, but now we have 9 medium caskets ready for the next task. And yeah, we're done. We can go get a new task. Well, that was a good way to start the episode. Pretty easy, nice and quick task completed. And let's see what we're going to go do next. Get a unique egg sack from the Grubby Chest. Oh, I know what this is. So, the Grubby Chest is the chest in the Forthos dungeon. You need to get grubby keys to open it from killing mobs in the dungeon. And it has a chance to give either an orange or a blue egg sack, which are for the pet recolors for the Sarachnis pet. So, not useful for me at all. They are each a 1 in 25, so I guess it's about a 1 in 12.5 to get either of them. And I think I have 5 keys. So there is a chance that we're already done, and I'm going to go open them right away. And if not, we need to do something to get grubby keys. I think either killing Sarachnis or bursting or chinning the temple spiders are probably going to be the best way to get keys. But I'm going to worry about that later. For now, let's just go and open the chest and see. We might already be done. The Forthos dungeon is one of the few places that taking the Hasidious spirit tree is actually like the fastest way to get there, and I haven't checked its health yet, so I can't even use it. Go ahead and do this real quick. Okay, so here it is, the Grubby Chest. Every time you open the chest, you get 3 item rolls. 1 on the food table, which can give food, brews, restores. 1 on the potion table, which can give like super pots, raining pot, prayer pot, etc. 1 main roll, which is like random runes, herbs, bones, stuff like that. And then there is the 1 in 25 chance to get either of the egg sacks. So yeah, we're just gonna open them and hope for the best. Hey, we got one! Let's go! On the last key, too. I sort of assumed that I wouldn't actually get it in the 5 keys, because it was somewhat unlikely, and I was looking into what the best method would be, and I think next time we roll this task, which the other one is on the hard tier, so we will have to do it sometime soon, but next time we roll it, I think I'm going to go back to Sarachnis, I've already got the cudgel, but it would be nice to get either the jar or the pet, because those are other collection log slots that aren't directly on the spreadsheet. So yeah, that would be a good idea for next time, but we don't have to worry about it because we're done. So back on the spreadsheet, we can complete that task. Another nice, quick, easy one. And let's see what we're going to go do. Get chewed bones. Okay. So, chewed bones are obtained exclusively from mithril dragons at a rate of about 1 in 43, and that's a little scary. Mithril dragons are not the easiest monster to kill, but I believe I can mage them with an anti-dragon shield and an anti-fire potion and take no damage from the dragon fire. I can use protect from range to take no damage from their range attack, and because my magic accuracy will be so high from using magic, I shouldn't be hit very much from their magic attack either, which essentially means I don't think I'll really take much damage at all. So let's just go and send it. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Alright, Mithril Dragons, here we go. And as many of you may know, the other cool item that Mithril Dragons drop, the Dragon Full Helm, they drop it at a rate of 1 in 32,000, so that's unlikely. When you actually get the chewed bones and go and burn them, it's like a 1 in 256, but that combined with the 1 in 43 to get the bones also makes it very unlikely. But it would be very cool to get. Is not on the spreadsheet anywhere, it's on the extras tier, so I don't ever need to get it, but like I said, it would be cool. Well, 48 minutes later, aka the duration of one extended anti-fire potion, 47 kills, almost exactly a kill a minute, and no chewed bones yet, but, you know, it hasn't been too bad. A little slow, but that's okay. Just gonna go and resupply, recharge the staff, and go again. I think after this task, I'm gonna go do some Zulrah kills to try and upkeep the scales. After I got that duplicate Serp Helm, I kind of been slacking on it, and then even on my Zulrah task, I got that Onyx very quickly, and I officially have 0 Zulrah scales in the bank. As you can see in the chat box, my Serp Helm is full, my blowpipe is almost full, my Trident's fully recharged, so it's not like I really need them desperately, but this task is eating through Trident charges, so yeah, maybe gonna do some Zulrah after this. Well, we are officially past 86 KC, so double the drop rate, which is annoying, but ultimately I'd rather go dry here than like anywhere else, so I guess it's fine. Alright, well, another update for you here. This is going to be 129 kills, meaning we are 3 times the drop rate. Yay! And with that kill, we are at 172 kill count, meaning we are 4 times the drop rate. I'm having a lot of fun, though. Hey, there we go. Chewed bones. 179 KC, finally. And I'm going to go ahead and burn them right away, as there's no real use for them other than this. And there is a Kandran Elite task to construct a pyre ship with the magic logs, so that's what I'm going to go and do. And there is a 1 in 256 chance that I get a Dragon Full Helm from this, so maybe we'll get really lucky. No. But I'm just happy to finally be done with that. 4 times the drop rate. Over 4 times the drop rate. Crazy. I'm going to go and do my Zulrah kills that I was talking about before rolling a new task, because I don't want to be distracted. And yeah, I had to take a bunch of scales out of my blowpipe to charge my staff, because turns out I used a lot of charges there. So yeah, gonna go do some Zulrah kills, get some scales, do some restocking, and then we'll roll a new task. Oh, I'm feeling a PB here for sure, right? 108, let's go. Speed trialist, heck yeah. Hey, let's go. Magic Fang. Why is my Zulrah luck so good? So many Iron Men would be so angry at seeing this log. Under 400 kills, like, this is insane. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this Magic Fang. Technically, if I get a Staff of the Dead, I could add this to it. But I do also just want the scales. That's the whole reason I'm here. So, I don't know yet. So, I did a little bit of research, and after looking around, I don't think there's really a use for a PVMer to have a Toxic Trident. It does have 15% magic damage, which in theory is really good, but it can't auto-cast Ancient Magic, which is like the main thing that I need in a weapon. And the Toxic Trident is just better most of the time because it's 4 ticks instead of 5. So I'm just going to dismantle it. I need the scales. I don't know. I can just get another one if I ever want it. But that means we can stop doing Zulrah because I have 20,000 scales. So nice. And after fully charging all of my Zulrah things, I still have 17,000 scales in the bank ready to go. Feels good. And we can go and roll a new task. All right, here we go back on the spreadsheet. We can complete the Chewed Bones task. And let's see what we're doing. Mount Karuulm unique. Okay. So we have some options here. We get to choose what we want to hunt for the Mount Karuulm uniques. And we can try and go for the Harpoon from Worms or the Drake's Tooth from Drakes. And either of them do also have the chance to drop the Dragon Throne Axe. But I actually have a different plan. We recently had a Thermonuclear Smoke Devil task where I needed to get 93 Slayer, which means that I can actually Wild Pie boost to go and kill some Hydras, some regular Hydras, which have a chance to drop the ring pieces along with the Hydra tail. And I think I'm going to try that for a little bit. I made a bunch of Wild Pies when I was trying to kill Cerberus, so I have 95 of them, and Hydra is the only Slayer monster that I actually can't kill yet. So this is the only use I would ever have for them. So I'm actually going to go and use these Wild Pies at regular Hydras to try and get either a ring piece or a Hydra tail. Those are the only uniques the baby Hydras can drop. And if we go through all these and we don't get that, then we'll go to do something else. But I think it'll be cool to try and get... I mean, the Hydra tail would be cool once I get a dragon bone necklace or whatever it's called. But the Brimstone ring is actually really useful. So, yeah, I'm going to go kill some baby Hydras. See how it goes. So here's the setup that I'm going to go with. I was looking on the wiki and I noticed that the baby Hydras actually don't have any defense bonus for range. So even though it says to use melee to kill them, I did all the DPS calcs and it just says range is way better. So I'm going to be doing that. And I thought about bringing the blowpipe. I think the blowpipe would actually be more DPS, but the Bofa is free to use because I've corrupted it. So instead of going through a bunch of scales and darts, I'm just going to use the Bofa. And yeah, the baby Hydras will just cycle between range and mage attacks. So the only way I should take any damage is on the first attack, which is random. And then other than that, I just pray and kill and hope for the best. The items I'm after are not that uncommon, considering how rare most of the Mount Karuulm uniques are. But they are from Hydras, which are level 194, which we're going to take a little bit time to kill. So hopefully I don't get too unlucky. And yeah, I'm just going to send it. And I forgot an anti-poison. Oops. Now, the good news is, because I have the Karen and Kebos Elite Diary done, I have infinite teleports right here, so it's really easy to go and restock and get stuff and bank and whatnot. And not only that, but I don't need to wear Boots of Brimstone because of the diary. I can wear my Pagations, which is also going to help. So far, it's been okay here. The Bofa is amazing, as always. 4-tick range weapon, maxing 38s. I mean, it's just incredible, really. But the kills are a little slow. They just have a lot of health. 300 health each is a lot to get through. So I don't know what my kills per hour is going to be here, but it's pretty chill. I mean, I do have to count attacks because they don't have a thing. I really wish they had a thing like Demonic Gorillas got, where when they change attack styles, they do a little, like, dialogue thing to make it easier so I don't actually have to count, but it is what it is, and yeah, I'm just chilling, having a good time here. Ooh, an elite clue. I don't think I actually talked about the drop rates that I'm after here. All 3 of the ring pieces are 1 in 1800, but you get them 1 at a time, so it's not like I have 3 chances to roll those. It's just the 1 piece at a 1 in 1800. The Hydra tail is a 1 in 5000, which, again, I can't actually use it for anything until I get the Dragon Bone necklace from Vorkath, but it still would be cool to get. And then the Throne Axes and Knives are 1 in 10,000, just like everywhere else here off task. But I already have the knives, so the only one there that we would need is the Throne Axes. And yeah, it's still pretty unlikely, especially considering how slow this is. I did think I would be getting a little bit faster kills. I underestimated how much health 300 health is to get through on every kill, and I'm going through a few more prayer potions than I would like. So I think I'm going to stay here for a little bit longer, but I might end up going back to worms and trying to get either the harpoon or the thrown axes there. Okay, I didn't get spooned at Hydras, and I want to be a bit lazier, so I'm going to be killing worms. Hopefully this is a little bit better. I'm going to be really sad when I get a duplicate unique that I already have, though. The nice part about switching to worms, anytime I get low on food and prayer, I can just take my house portal, drink from my pool, take the Rada's Blessing 4 back to the mountain, and get back there, like, instantly. And I don't have to use, like, prayer potions or anything. I mean, I am going through a bit of food and some raining potions, but those are pretty easy to get relative to other things. And yeah, super easy. I don't have to pay nearly as much attention. I just click on the guy and then wait. So, yeah. Well, here's a little update for you guys. I am at about 1,000 kills on this task. Kind of hard for me to tell because it combined my runelight tracker with my previous worm kills. So it says I'm at 5,300 total, 5,351 to be specific. I believe I started around 4,350-ish, but like I said, hard for me to tell. Either way, I'm now realizing that I'm only really hunting 2 of the drops from these guys, meaning it's about a 1 in 5,000 chance on any given kill, and these kills are pretty slow. Even though I'm not taking much damage, I found this little safe spot here where any of the ones that spawn up here, I can usually just safe spot them. So I don't have to bank nearly as much, but yeah, definitely not a quick task. And I am racking my brain trying to come up with a way to make this faster. I'm contemplating going and doing Slayer and going to Konar for tasks. I did the math. I have about a 7.7% chance for either a Worms or a Drake's task from Konar. If I had Hydras unlocked at 95 Slayer, that goes up to like an 11% chance, which in that case, I definitely think it's worth it. But for now, I don't know. I mean, I've been editing, so I've been productive, but yeah, slow. Honestly, I think if I had a different Slayer task that I didn't want to go and do eventually, I probably would go and do some Slayer just to break up the monotony and hopefully get a Worms or Drake's task. But I want to do this Abyssal Demon task probably at Sire, and that's a little bit too far out of the way to stretch what I'm doing here. So, yeah, I don't know about that one. So, this was just about the last thing I expect to update you guys on, but I got an 83 prayer. Apparently, I've had enough long grinds with a bone crusher in my inventory to get an entire prayer level. So that's kind of funny. Well, hello, good morning, gamers. There has been an update today. There's been a couple changes that are relevant to me. The first one is the shooting star changes that they've been talking about for a little while now, where it doesn't deplete as fast when you have lots of people on them, which is really nice for like the CCs that scout them and everything. It actually sort of incentivizes you to share. I mean, I guess it doesn't really, but either way, it doesn't punish you for sharing the location of stars, which is really nice. And they changed the wilderness bosses. The main thing is that you now need the medium achievement diary, the medium wilderness diary, to actually fight the wilderness bosses. The Ardio, Spindle, Callisto, that kind of stuff, which is hopefully nice. Hopefully there'll be less bots when I actually go there. And that's kind of it. So there's your update. And a task update for you. I am at 5,942 kill count, meaning that I am at about 1,600 kills for this task, I think, if I did math right. And yeah, nothing too eventful going on here. I have swapped to specifically killing the ones that are safe spottable over here. It's kind of an annoying safe spot. The worms sort of have to be like up in this area to begin with, otherwise they'll just walk around and hit me anyway. And only certain ones, when you actually stand here, don't despawn, or de-aggro rather. So it's kind of annoying, but it does mean that it's a lot less banking. I can just bring like a full inventory of range pots because I essentially don't need any food here. And yeah, it just makes the trip last a little longer. Either way, it's still very slow. So just gonna keep going and hope for the best. Unfortunately, I was using the XP trackers to keep track of how long I'd actually been at this, and I had to close my RuneLight today to update the game, so I lost that information, but I believe I had about 15 hours spent here. in the 1700 KC. I'm getting just over 100 kills an hour, so I'm just going to use 15 hours plus whatever else I get on this task here to do the math to see how long this has taken. But yeah, it's been about 15 hours. It's been 2 days, and I've probably played about 7.5, 8 hours a day, so that makes sense to me. I will say, a small part of me was thinking about swapping to melee, just because then I'd be getting experience for something that I actually want. Obviously, I'm already 99 range and 99 hit points, so I'm not gaining anything out of this, really. But just having this Bofa is so nice. Having a strong ranged weapon that doesn't use supplies, like doesn't use ammo, is just so incredible for stuff like this. I mean, obviously, I was already happy about getting the Bofa, but this is just another thing that I'm like, this is great. Okay, new update for you guys. 6,666 KC. Meaning I have done 2,300 and something kills. So, yeah, it's pretty much the same. Nothing's changed. Nothing's happened. I've been here for like 20 hours. Oh, let's go! Dragon Throne Axes! Heck yes, I can leave! I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sad that it's not the Dragon Harpoon, but I'm just happy to not have to do this anymore. So, like I said before, I think I started around 4,350 kills on the RuneLite tracker, and I ended at 6,731, so I ended up doing 2,381 kills, which is honestly way below the expected drop rate, considering I had two 1 in 10,000 drops I could get. So it's about a 1 in 5,000, and I did about half of that. So very happy with that. Not happy that it still took me 20 hours, and now next time I roll one of those tasks, I can only expect even longer. But we're done, and we can do something else. Let's go. Okay, here we go on the spreadsheet. Complete the task. And I did just go and check. There is one more Mount Karuulm unique task on the hard tier, so I'm just really hoping I don't roll that. Get a unique from Unsired. Perfect. Yes, good. This is the exact reason I didn't want to skip my task to try and get a Worms or Drakes task on the last one. Because I already have an Abyssal Demon task, and I knew there was one more Unsired unique task on the hard tier, now I already have the Slayer task, which is great. We are either going to be getting a bludgeon by the last bludgeon piece, or a dagger, which would also be useful, or an abyssal head, which would be really sad. But yeah, this is perfect. I'm going to go and do these 2 clues that I have, and then we're just going to go and do it. This is the same Abyssal Demon task I had from the last Unsired task, and on that task, I managed to get an Unsired on my 5th kill, so hopefully that luck continues, because other than that, previously my Unsired luck has been terrible, so hopefully that doesn't continue. Okay, I am here, ready to go. The only change I'm making is using the Bofa instead of the blowpipe, because it is free to use. If it turns out it's not high enough DPS for these respiratory systems, then I will swap back. But for now, gonna try it out. And yeah, just gonna start. Hope we get lucky. Well, a pretty successful first trip back here. Bofa's working great. Didn't die at all. It's always nice. Lots of goodies in the inventory. No Unsired yet, but still pretty nice. After how much I've been using my Bofa just sort of around the game without crystal armor, it's really making me want to find a way to go and get the crystal armor seeds. And I was curious what your guys' opinion was. Now that there's no more gauntlet tasks on the spreadsheet, I was thinking about adding some daily gauntlet as well as my Zulrah scale upkeep kills, just to sort of passively work on that. Or maybe even in between, once I finish the hard tier and before starting the elite tier, do a little quest back into the gauntlet to try and get some of those. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yo, let's go, Unsired! This has been like the best Sire task ever. I've done 31 kills and got 2 Unsired. Now, I'm still, like, dry, technically, in my total kills, but we'll take it. Let's go. So, we got a 50-50 chance at the last bludgeon piece, which would be good. We have a 1 in 5 chance at a dagger, which would be good. 1 in 10 chance for a whip, which would be terrible. 1 in 10 for a jar. which wouldn't count for the task, but at least it'd be kind of cool. 1 in 13 for the head, which would count for the task, but would still be pretty bad. And then 1 in 25-ish for the pet. So let's just do it. Hope for the best. Alright, well, we did a bludgeon. I'm gonna go and get my bludgeon pieces real quick, but yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't really know if or where I would ever use it, but we'll take it. A new crush weapon, at least. That's cool. Now, I've never actually made a bludgeon before, but I think I just talked to her, and then, yeah, there we go. Abyssal bludgeon. Cool. Thing looks sick as heck. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I did a little looking around on the wiki at uses for an Abyssal bludgeon, and there are a few, notably a few bosses that are weak to crush, like Sarachnis or Vedion, but turns out crush, not the most useful attack style, considering a lot of late game bosses end up being weak to stab, which is one of the reasons that the Fang is so good, but it's still cool to have, you know, a nice little trophy if nothing else, and we are done. We can roll a new task. Alright, on the spreadsheet, we can complete the task, and 75% on the hard tier. Very nice to see. And let's see what we're doing. Hopefully, it's somewhat quick, and I can fit it in right here at the end of this video. If it's a bit longer, probably gonna have to save it for the next one. Darkbow paint from LMS. Yeah, let's go do it. The best part about rolling an LMS task for me right now is the LMS competitive world is on the North American rotation, so I actually have decent ping, which is nice. And same as last time, the Darkbow paints cost 25 points, so it shouldn't take me too long. I have 1 point, so 24 to go. I managed to convince this guy, who's way better at PKing than I am, to kill the other guy first so that I can get 4 points for coming in second. We call that a genius maneuver. Another 4-point game, 9 points total. By the way, I don't know how long this will last, but when I'm doing this right now, there are a lot of bots, and it's really easy to just get a kill and then go to the corner of the map and wait till there's like 4 people left and then run to the zone and try and find a way to get maximum points for minimal effort. So if you're sitting there and you want like a rune pouch or something, but you've been too lazy to do it, just go and do it. It's really easy to identify bots off spawn. Literally click them once and then wait until they die, and then you get free points. This is a good example. I don't know why. I can just tell this guy's a bot. He's not going to do anything. I don't know how I can tell. You can just tell. You get the vibe of a bot, and then you get a free kill, and then you get free points, and it's easy. Thank you. Hey, if you're enjoying the video so far, then maybe consider pressing the like button. And if this is your first video, maybe consider subscribing as well so you don't miss out on the next one. Thanks! I'm so upset that I died there. I'm stupid. I should have killed him. Whatever. 22 points. 3 to go. Another 4th place finish. 3 points, putting me at 25 total, so we can buy a paint. Let me make sure I buy the right thing, because that would be annoying. I believe I bought the green one last time, so I'm just going to go down the list, and we're going to get yellow. Yay! That's going to be another +1 log slot, -1 bank space, but oh well, it's just going to sit there forever. But we're done, and we can go and get a new task. Alright, spreadsheet time, complete the task, and let's see what we're going to do. Almost definitely going to have to do it next video. 2 new uniques from elite clues. Oh, well, we might as well just do that right now. Or at least see if we're already done right now. I've already got 14 elite clues in the bank, and even though elite clues are sort of famous for being terrible and never giving uniques, I have faith that we're probably already done. And if we don't get 2 uniques in these 14 clues, then we'll save it for the next video, and I'll actually get to go back to Gauntlet to do some elite clues. So yeah, let's just start opening and hope for the best. And I've already got a master clue, okay. And master casket acquired. That was such a strange clue. I just kept on getting Sherlock and Fallow steps, but it made it really quick, so I will take it. And we got 13 more caskets to open. Let's see what we got. Are you kidding? Is that my 3rd royal gown? No, okay, at least I got 1 of each dupe. That's still very sad. I got a mimic. Been a while since I've actually killed a mimic. Hopefully I don't mess it up. I don't know how I would, because it's just a mimic, but yeah. Okay, well, yeah, that was easy. I'm so excited to get 15 extra manta rays from this elite clue. Okay, well, 25 Renars, honestly, pretty good. I'll take it. Alright, I got 9 more caskets here. Let's hope for the best, but honestly, if I don't get anything, I'm actually sort of happy. I would love to go back to the Gauntlet, try and get some of those armor seeds, but either way, 9 caskets. Let's see what we got. Okay, I saw the royal gown top. First of all, that's my 3rd royal gown top, but then I saw the pop-up Mithril Dragon Mask, 1 out of 2, not too bad. Alright, 3 caskets left. Let's see it. Another master. Alright, another master casket acquired. That one was like the opposite of the last one. That took forever. I was running all over the place, but we are done with that, and 2 caskets left. Alright. Well, I'm actually sort of happy with that. We can go back to Gauntlet. We can try and get some of those armor seeds while we go for some elite clues. And hopefully we can get at least like 1 or 2 or 3 or 6 would be great. But either way, we'll do that in the next episode. But that's going to have to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to go and hit the like button and check if you're subscribed to the channel, as those are the 2 best ways to help my videos grow with the YouTube algorithm. And they're both free, so you should just go and do them. Right now. Do it. Do it. But that's going to be it from me. I will see you guys in the next video. And a big thank you to all of my channel members, but a special thank you to my Tier 3 Big Spoon channel members, Alchemist BTW, Jack Staumer, Zach Martin, Luxitaire, Tony Adkins, and Dolph. Thank you guys, and thank you everyone on screen here for the support.